Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another Nobody Sausage video. I haven't done one of these videos for a long time, but with the price action that's occurred over the last 5 days, I thought it would be a good time to do a video on Nobody Sausage. So as you can see from the thumbnail here, Nobody Sausage has created what's called a blind box. What is a blind box? Well, the clue is in the name, and we'll discuss that a bit later. But please can I encourage you all to smash that like button if you haven't already done so, because that indeed does help the algorithm. I'm much appreciated if you do that for me. Thank you. So have you noticed then, Nobody Sausage has performed extremely well over the last few days or so. Over the last 5 days, it's pumped, hasn't it? If you've noticed. Over the last 7 days, it's pumped 70%. Last 24 hour, it's up nearly 14%. Excellent. Trending up nicely. And had you been buying this token only in the last 10 days, you'd have made some serious money, wouldn't you? Because only on the 19th of December, you could have picked up Nobody Sausage for, drum roll please, at 0.006642, below 1 cent, which is an absolute bargain. Fast forward 2 days later, you could have sold it and made a handsome profit because it hit nearly 2 cents. And you'd have 3x your money in the space of 2 days. So why has Nobody Sausage spiked up recently? Why the sudden price action, as you can see here from the chart? Well, it's because an investment company has pledged $5 million to purchase some tokens, some Nobody Sausage token. That company is Nimbus Capital Investments. If you look on the X page, it's all there. It was released on the 19th, I think. And they pledged $5 million worth of Nobody Sausage token to buy. And that's why we've seen an uptake in the share price of Nobody Sausage over the last 7 days. At one point, that was up 120%. So you could have 4x'd your money, couldn't you, roughly, from the recent low. So things are trending in the right direction, aren't they, regarding Nobody Sausage? And I personally got strong conviction in this token. For clear transparency, I invest in this token. Just want to let you know that. But if you want to know what's going on with Nobody Sausage and what's in the pipeline, then you need and you must follow them on X. Because on X, that's where you're going to get all the latest news, all the alpha, all the information, listen to all the podcasts, and that will help you give you an insight into what Nobody Sausage is trying to achieve. You need to do your homework. You need to do your due diligence if you're going to invest in any meme tokens, because if you don't, you could get wrecked and you can lose your shirt, your trousers, and everything. So you need to do your research. You can't just blindly follow someone else's recommendation and pump their bags. No, you need to do your research. And the best way you can get research regarding Nobody Sausage is on their X page. So I'd encourage you to subscribe and keep up to date to what's going on that page there as well. But regarding Nobody Sausage, my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. Good to go. I just can't believe that this was round about 0.068 only 4 or 5 days ago. So you could have picked up a good bag, couldn't you? Just a couple of days ago, less than 1 cent, but now you're looking at 1.5 cents, aren't you? But that train has left, and now if you want to buy any token, you're going to buy at the current price, which is at 0.01637, up 71%. And I can see this token really, to be honest with you, going above 2 cents very shortly, in my opinion. Not financial advice. But as you can see, Nobody Sausage launched this baby here over the weekend, a few days ago, the blind box. So what is the blind box? Well, my understanding is that it is collectibles. In this single box, you got one collectible. the collector's pack, you got 6 collectibles, and in the nobody pack, you got 12 collectibles. Now, in the 6-pack one, you may get what's called a rare, ultra rare collectible. You may get it, no guarantees whatsoever. Could be in the single box, you don't know. Pot luck. Could be in the 6 box, you don't know. However, if you purchase this one here at 347.88 you are guaranteed at least one ultra rare collectible. So that's what you could have had. And I say could have because you can't buy any more because the offer has now closed. Snooze, you lose, as they say. So no, you can't buy this anymore. The offer's now closed. So if you got in there before the closing date, well done. If you're thinking about buying it but haven't, well, it's too late. The offer's now closed. And if you read at the bottom here, estimated time of shipping will be Q1 of 2026. So there we have it. So why did I, well, to be honest with you, I did buy one. I bought the single one. I couldn't afford that one. I couldn't afford that one, to be honest with you, because I'm a working class person, but I did manage to cut back on my McDonald's and buy one of these here. And it cost me that figure there. But guess what? The shipping cost me $43 US, more than the single box. Ridiculous, isn't it? But that's the way the cookie crumbles. So I have purchased one of this. So when it arrives, I may well open it on my YouTube channel. So if you want to see how that goes, watch this space. So I did purchase that there, as I said before. But why did I buy one? Why did I cut back on my McDonald's to purchase one of these baby here? Well, basically and predominantly, it was to support Nobody Sausage ecosystem. That was the first thing. And secondly, out of curiosity, I was curious to see how they're going to develop this collectibles. I'm not going to call them NFTs because I think they like to call them collectibles. And I was curious to see how they're going to develop this collectible. Because inside this box is 6 characters, 6 potential characters, I think. And also there's a chip in there which has NFC capability, which is near field communication. So over time, they'll be developing this character, and it's going to be a longevity. It's a long-term project, not a short-term project where you buy these NFTs and you stick them in your wallet and you leave them. No, these are going to be interactive, I'm led to believe, and it's going to evolve over time. So curiosity killed the cat, and I bought one of these tokens, one of these boxes here, the single box, which will be shipped around about Q1 of 2026. So if you want to see me unbox that, as I said before, subscribe to my channel and you may well see what's in the box, as they say. So at the time of recording, let's refresh this page to see where we're at. See if it's changed the price. Yeah, currently down a bit. What else have we got here? Yeah. And also, if you look on here, you can see where you can purchase Nobody Sausage. These are the exchanges where you can buy it. You can buy it from KuCoin, Maxi, Kraken. I tend to buy mine from Kraken and Albank these days, to be honest with you. So that's where you can purchase it. And I think a major exchange will list this token very shortly. I don't know who, I don't know when, but I think a major exchange will list this token very shortly. I know Binance US has this token listed somewhere, but I think it'd be good if Crypto.com could come on board, and even Coinbase. And if they did, then we're off to the races there, aren't we? And I did do a poll on CoinMarketCap to see, have you bought a Nobody Sausage box? And it's 15 votes, and it's roughly 50-50, isn't it? Roughly split there. But thank you for voting and appreciate that. This is me, just my crypto. this is my post here. Another 100% gain within the next 24 hours would be nice. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. It's a time for giving. Sure is. Let's see what's on here now, what people are saying regarding this now. Let's put the latest. Scroll down a bit. Another post I mentioned, currently priced at 0.018, 2 cents. Here we come. Thank me later. No problem. You're welcome. Oh, yeah, this as well. Word on the street, nobody's team is working on some sort of film. So if you listen to the podcast, as I said to you before, and you subscribe to X, you get little gems that's leaked out. What's to follow, what's in the pipeline. And I gleaned from the conversation that they had is that they're working on some sort of film to be released. Don't know when, but watch this space and subscribe to the channel, as I said to you before. But I think they're making some sort of film which would only have a good effect on the price action, in my opinion. Okay. Yep. I could see the potential there ages ago. Momentum is good at the moment for Nobody Sausage. I think there's a hunch. I think it will smash through 2 cents very shortly. Let me know if you agree with those sentiments. I think so. Another exchange list. Another exchange list. Nobody Sausage. Reading between the lines, I'm expecting good news flow over the weekend, which may result in some upward price action. Well, I was right there, wasn't I? Sounds like some good things to come in the pipeline. Watch this space. So I called it there, didn't I? Give myself a pat on the back. Okay, there we have it. Yep. So I think that Nobody Sausage will perform extremely well during this bull run. Yes, I think the bull run is still in place. I don't think we're in a bear market as such. But in order for Nobody Sausage to do well, Bitcoin need to do well. And Bitcoin flies, and the meme token season kicks off once again at some point. Don't know when. I think this will absolutely crush the market. And what I like about Nobody Sausage in particular, they don't over-promise and under-deliver. They're slow and steady, trying to grow the ecosystem and trying to get things right first time. And that's what I like about Nobody Sausage. However, there is a caveat. Meme tokens are highly, highly volatile, and you could get wrecked. So before you invest any money, not financial advice, you need to do your own research. Don't follow any YouTuber, including myself. Do your own research and understand why you invest in a particular token. And if you do that, your conviction will be strong. And ultimately, you need to be patient. Some people think they can buy crypto today and be rich tomorrow. That's not how it works. You need to be patient. You need time in the market, not timing the market, which is important, isn't it? It's all about being patient. Don't be overly concerned about the volatility. That's crypto. That's the nature of the beast. It's highly volatile. It will go up 50%. It will go down 50%. If you can't take the heat, don't stay in the kitchen, in my opinion. Yeah, but that's my take on Nobody Sausage. So when this arrives, I may well release this on my channel. So please can I encourage you to subscribe and hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Trying to get to 200 subscribers. But I only talk about the tokens I have conviction in. And I only hold 3 tokens. 1, Bitcoin. 2, Solana. 3, Nobody Sausage. And these are the tokens I predominantly will be talking about, particularly Nobody Sausage, because I think with risk comes reward. And I think if you play your cards right, this can make me a lot of dough. And once you purchase your Nobody Sausage token, what do you do with it? You take it off the exchange and you put it into a cold storage wallet of your choice. I keep all my Nobody Sausage on the Tangent wallet, which is a very good wallet. I'm not paid by Tangent to promote it in any way, shape, or form, but this wallet is so easy to use. I kid you not. Once you buy it, you can set it up literally within 2 or 3 minutes straight away. I kid you not. But regardless of what cold storage wallet you choose, don't keep it on any centralized exchange. The old saying is certainly true, not your keys, not your coin. So if you like this video, please smash the like button and subscribe. And hopefully next time I do a video, Nobody Sausage will be well above 2 cents. I think we're heading in that direction, but time will tell. Happy days. Have a lovely day.